Welcome back to Inside South Florida. Love Thy Neighbor is a great local organization that's been doing its part for many years to keep South Florida's homeless off the street. And here is the foundation's president, Arnold Abbott. Chef Arnold, it is a pleasure to be hanging out with you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
It's so great to have a chance to speak with you. And let's start by explaining what the Maureen A. Abbott Love Thy Neighbor Fund is and how it came to be.
Okay. Love Thy Neighbor is named after Maureen A. Abbott, who was my beautiful angel who I lost in 1991. She and I used to feed the homeless together, and I decided the best living memorial I could possibly put together would be a full-size feeding program in her name. So we are the Maureen A. Abbott Love Thy Neighbor Fund. We started in 1991. This is our 23rd year of feeding the homeless, caring for the homeless. We have lots of programs. We have probably the main thing we do is to not only feed them, but to teach them how to feed themselves.
Right.
So we have the Love Thy Neighbor Culinary Skills Training Program, which is now, we're in class 61. So I've been doing it a very long time. It's a 9-week program that costs the homeless nothing. We raise the money ourselves. We get no federal funds, no state, no local funding. We raise it with about a dozen small foundations who support us. And we do a lot of things besides feeding and teaching the homeless how to feed. We have a Kids for Kids program. We throw Santa's Pizza Party every year, which last year took care of 682 underprivileged kids.
Wow.
And we have a glasses program where we have a wonderful ophthalmologist who comes and fits the homeless with glasses so they can see again. He's also performed operations, restored sight to some of our homeless friends. All this costs nothing.
Incredible.
Just all volunteer work. We're an all volunteer operation, by the way.
So why is this such an important cause for you? You said you've been doing this for a number of years, several years. Why does this resonate so much with you?
Well, it's been my life. I've worked for the underdog all my life. Now that I'm 2 years younger than God, I have found that the last 50, 60 years I've worked for civil rights.
And are you still working every day tirelessly, still going at it as hard as you were before?
Only 6 days. I've cut out a day now. Saturday's my day off. However, we do serve on the beach, Fort Lauderdale Beach, every Wednesday at 5:30. We serve at Stranahan Park downtown at 1 p.m. every Sunday. And in between, we prepare food. We give food to the All Saints Catholic Mission, and they feed every day. So in effect, we're involved with every day feeding. Incredible. 7 days a week.
Okay, so you guys have an event. We're going to talk about that in 1 second, but I want to make sure we let the people know where are you located? Where's Love Thy Neighbor?
Love Thy Neighbor is located at the Sanctuary Church, which is at 1400 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Beautiful, wonderful church.
And speaking of which, you have a Casino Night of Love coming up September 13th, and that's where it is, right?
That's where it is,
okay.
And we're doing it in conjunction with the Sanctuary Church. It's both of us doing it together. Their motto is Love Wins, and of course love is the name of our organization. It's what we do, it's what we are, it's what we're all about.
Love wins unless you're playing tennis, in which case love is the worst thing.
Love is not so good.
Yeah, love is the worst thing to have. So tell me more about the event.
Okay, the event's going to be on September 13th. It's going to be at the Grand Hall of the Sanctuary Church, which is a beautiful place, right on the water. We're going to have professional casino organization doing it. We will have 15 gambling tables. We will have 6 slot machines. We will have 2 bars. We will have beautiful ladies, lots of them.
Great.
And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful affair.
Yeah.
And hopefully it will raise some much needed funds for both organizations.
Do you have a goal in mind of how much you'd like to raise?
We would like to raise $40,000, $20,000 for each, but it's slow going until you get very close to the date, and then I think it'll pick up quite a bit.
And I know we have a couple of emails here, website, if people want to get more information about the event, sanctuarychurchftl.org, right?
Correct, right.
And I understand for donations, if people want to donate, it's amywalk@aol.com.
Sounds good.
That's for you guys. And then let's talk one more time about the Love Thy Neighbor Fund. And in closing, if you could give people a message, a reason why it's important for them to be a part of this and donate their time or their money or anything they can.
I just want to say that the trouble of homelessness will never go away. There's a rumor that Jesus will return as a homeless man, so you better be good to people. It's a program that is constant. It's very difficult. A lot of people are against homelessness. Our motto, by the way, is give a hand up, not a handout. We as an organization are against panhandling. We don't think it's right or proper or necessary.
You know what, let me jump in. I want to ask you that. Do you find that the majority of the homeless people that you meet would rather have the hand up as opposed to the hand out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a game because we have arranged that they have food every single day of the week, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Panhandling is not necessary. It gives them a bad name and makes everybody say that the homeless are just a bunch of bums out there trying to get money from people.
Right.
It's a small majority who do it, but it only takes a small majority to give the whole group a bad name.
Well,
So we encourage people to study, to learn, to start a new career, and that's what we do in our culinary school.
listen, you're one of the great people in the community. It's really incredible what you're doing. Thank you so much for being on the show. If people want to get more information about Love Thy Neighbor, lovethyneighbor.org, right? That's how they can do that.
That's correct.
And they can meet you, and you guys can all sit around and cook together, huh?
Thank you so much for giving some time to get our message across. Thank you.
It's my pleasure, and good luck at the casino night. Hope you win big.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
You bet.
You got it.